All right, score predictions dropping down below. Jets versus Patriots. How do you see it shaking out? And no, I cannot mathematically make the case for this being a must-win game because, in my opinion, a must-win game is defined as a game that if you lose, the path to your goal, in this case, the Jets making the playoffs, becomes nearly impossible. And that just would not be the case if the Jets were to lose this game. If the Jets were to lose this game, they would go to 6-4, and they would still be well in control of their own destiny to make the playoffs. And being that they play Miami and Buffalo again this year, the division would still be well within reach if they lose. However, man, this is as big as a pre-Thanksgiving football game can get. As a middle of the season, regular season game can get. This is as big as it gets. It really is. Now, 538 keeps track of these kinds of things, and they rank every single football game from 0 to 100, and they give it a score in terms of the significance. Basically, what the significance score is, measuring the potential playoff ramifications, who's in, who's out. How much does this game matter? This Jets-Patriots matchup got a 95 out of 100, the highest score of any football game to be played so far this season. So to date, this is mathematically the most important game of the entire NFL slate so far. And if the Jets win, they would have a projected 85% chance of making the playoffs. If they lose, that plummets to 54%. That is enormous. Absolutely enormous. And on the Patriots end of things, if the Jets beat the Patriots and the Patriots go to 5-5 with their gauntlet of a schedule ahead of them, the Patriots are done. They don't have the offensive firepower to dig their way to the playoffs through the tough schedule they have to face at the end of the year. And so it's not a must win, but it's important. As a fan, though, on the fan side of things, God, we got to have this one, don't we? We absolutely have to. It's been 13 straight. 13 straight. And if you make it 14 straight, if you get swept for the 7th consecutive season, when you finally have a better roster by any metric and anyone who's honest and non-biased about these two teams, the Jets have a better roster. And what did it take for the Jets to lose last time against the Patriots? It took Zach Wilson playing the worst game of his career. It took our offensive line crapping the bed. It took Mike LaFleur deciding to throw the ball 875 times. It took highly paid veterans like JFM and CJ Mosley committing crucial, game-altering mental mistakes, penalties. It took the referees doing what they always do against New England, so I guess we can't really count on that being much different. It took our special teams. It's been excellent this year, playing its worst game of the season by far. Greg Zuerlein missing 40-yard kicks, Braden Mann shanking punts. Our worst tackling effort of the season. And still lost by 5 points. We had 6 points get taken off the board, and we only lost by 5. You got to figure out a way to win this football game. You absolutely have to. If we're going to be serious, in my opinion, we're still alive for the wild card. I would still probably pick the Jets to make the playoffs, even if we lose, barring anything tragic. But if we're serious about winning the AFC East and becoming a legitimate franchise that is no longer the little brother and the butt of the joke of the New England Patriots, then yeah, it's a must freaking win. You got to have it. Jets 20, Patriots 16. Let's go.